Video we are going to talk about, is Riki offlane viable? I'm pretty good with Riki, but two times I played Riki offlane this week, and this is what happened. The game is like always on the pressure, and I lost those two games. And here, some of the reason I think is, when you are picking offlane, it's better to pick a tanky hero because that gives a lot of time for your carry to farm, and then you're not taking carry's farm also. Like when I play Riki, I needed a lot of farm because Riki is item dependent. If you don't have much items, you cannot get kills. So you're gonna end up farming the jungle, and then your carry loses farm, and that ruins games for everyone. That ruins game for everyone. So that's why it's a bad pick, because if you pick a tanky hero, you don't you focus on tanky items, and you can be front line. Those things you cannot do with Riki, so your team end up getting the damages and end up feeding a lot, right? That what happened. And let's see a Reddit post right here. Here I'm looking at a Reddit question that's asking, is Riki offlane viable? I tried this out but in a few games and it seemed to work okay, but my team was always confused about the pick. To put it lightly, it seems to me like he would do okay in offlane since his W and E spells give him a lot of survivability, kind of like Puck with Orb and Face Shift. Does it not work as well in high MMR? Okay, now let's look at the comments. Here one comment with 9 upwards, and then two. I'm going to look at the one with high upwards. Let's read the one with 9 upwards. So this guy says, I'm not a fan of Riki offlane for a few reasons. First, he has no utility except smoke screen. Puck is good offlaner because of all the utilities he offers. Vanning Rift and Dream Coil are very good in team fights. All Riki brings is damage. He is super item dependent now that he has like no agility gain. He relies on items to get damage. Riki is useless before diffusal. Again, unlike Puck brings a lot to the table even without items. Riki doesn't like buying typical offline item like Pipe, Crimson Guard. Puck doesn't either, but Puck is usually paired with 4 who can buy these items and makes up for it in utility. Whereas with Riki, you have a double melee lane then and are likely to get harassed out. He's better in the mid carry positions. Riki is all about agility and damage. He isn't great at making space before diffusal and is very squeezy for an offlaner. Riki like to have space to go diffusal, Battle Fury, and in the offlane you just can't do it. Riki can't frontline like at all. If your carry or mid isn't some tanky strength hero, you might just get instant nuked. Okay, the only situation I would pick Riki offlane is if you have a lifestealer carry, Bristol mid or something, meaning your team doesn't have a lot of damage and has frontliners who can build offlane items, which just make you the carry anyway, which brings you back around to why not just pick Riki safe lane mid in the first place. Okay, yeah, that's exactly the things I mentioned before. Like Riki is not tanky, and then Riki doesn't build tanky items. Riki item dependent, so he need a lot of farm. And then if Riki usually get harassed a lot in this off lane, because let's say enemy hero has a range safe lane and you are going off lane with Riki, and if your support also a melee hero, then you are done. That's it. I got lucky. The last game I played, there was a range support hero, but still we couldn't stand against a sniper, so the lane was terrible. Then other guy saying not good at all. I made POS for Riki before the change, and POS 3 is my second most played position. So I figured I would do Riki as a 3 but three's job is supposed to be the front line and tank. It doesn't work. Maybe against certain lineups it would work, but typically it will throw the whole game off in a sense. That's right, it throws the game. uh, People are forgetting LCX battery rates are offliner too. You don't need to your POS to be frontliner. Now is Riki a good PS3? I've seen few work on streams, but I guess it's more about being a top 100 game and the dude playing being really good than anything else. Those are all initials. That's usually half the people want out of their frontliner. Okay. So Riki, the in the conclusion, what is Riki offline good or bad? I think it's bad. Like you better try something tanky or like someone who can initiate for the um, offline. Even though Riki can initiate the other factors like tanking, item building, and everything's gonna just ruin the game, and you're gonna end up losing. So don't pick Riki offline. And if you have other opinions about Riki, just put it in the comment section, so we can talk about it. Thanks for watching. See you guys on my next